Let go. Go. Let's go. I'ma hit it all.
93.9 The Beat and iHeartRadio present Unsigned Hawaii. Unsigned Hawaii.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
A local show where artists showcase their music and get noticed.
I'ma hit it all.
And now, to the people listening in Hawaii and millions around the world on iHeartRadio. Your hosts, KC and Romeo Valentine.
Back to go Thriller.
Unsigned Hawaii is now on air.
Mike Jackson only left the king talk.
93.9 The Beat.
What's happening, party people? This is your boy Kelandy. You're tuned into Unsigned Hawaii on 93.9 The Beat. This is my latest track. Check it out.
Sounds of Kelandy alongside the big bad lion fire. Take my time in a remix style. Ladies, this is for you. Girl, they're asking for too much, I know. And I know you're always on the go. Expectations for you, girl, far too much. Let's do what you wanna do. Let's go feel the sand in our toes in a place far away where nobody knows. You work so hard, always on the grind. A girl like you is hard to find. We should take the day off. I know that you've been working. You deserve it all, girl, so let me put that work in. Girl, you're so fine. I love you, that's for certain. Let's get on the road, let you take all my time. Take all my time. I'ma take all my time. You can take all the time. Let's get on the road anywhere you wanna go. Take all my time. I'ma take all my time. You can take all the time. Let's get on the road anywhere you wanna go. Kelandy alongside the big bad lion fire. Ladies, it's my turn now. Listen, honey girl, me really need to ask you, what sort of things you like to cool and relax to? Red wine, yes, this song and a glass too. Take you for a swim, I like to make a big splash too. Come let me take you to my favorite chill spots. Play some Bob Marley, we can smoke a little. Miss me, love me, yes, you're tight like a knot. Sexy body, woman, climb up on me, lover's rock. Then you're fine and fit and fun and bright. It's all yours, my money, my noon and night. Take all my time. I'ma take all my time. You can take all the time. Let's get on the road anywhere you wanna go. Take all my time. I'ma take all my time. You can take all the time. Let's get on the road anywhere you wanna go. Take all my time. I'ma take all my time. You can take all the time. Let's get on the road anywhere you wanna go. Take all my time. I'ma take all my time. You can take all the time. Let's get on the road anywhere you wanna go.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Kelandy music right here, man.
Hey, what's happening?
93.9 The Beat Unsigned Hawaii, Romeo Valentine, KC. We've got Kelandy in the building.
Yes.
Yeah.
Welcome,
Finally,
Kelandy.
Hey, what's up, guys?
We've been trying to get him here so long, bro.
Oh man, it's finally. You know, I've been such a big fan of all you guys for so long, and it's cool to just be able to sit at this table. I'm feeling mad important right now. Yeah, I'm feeling
Well, you are
super
important,
You know what?
Kelandy.
Thank you.
That shirt is important, man. That's a nice shirt.
Shout out Mono Heli. I mean,
is that where you got it
Mono
from?
Ola. Sorry.
Oh,
shout out to Mono Ola if you guys are watching.
You messed that up. That might be the last shirt they give you.
Probably the last. Milk, we need to edit that.
There's no edits here.
Oh,
this
man.
is straight raw.
No cuts. No.
But that's
Yes.
a nice shirt, though.
you
They
very
supply
much.
you with the shirts?
Mono Ola?
Yeah.
No, man, I bought this thing straight up cash.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I needed a payment plan actually. That's how.
That's how expensive their shirts are, huh?
Oh man, this was no joke, man. No
Wow.
joke business.
Wow.
Yeah, man. This one, actually, I got this shirt because we went to an award show, the Hokus.
Okay.
So we went to the Hokus, and I needed something last minute, man. So I went to the mall, grabbed this shirt, grabbed a blazer from this one lady from the thing, and we just hit up the Hokus, man.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It was like going to prom all over again, huh? You're like, I need the perfect shirt for this.
Yeah, you know what? I never went to prom, so let's.
Oh.
You know.
Oh, damn.
Sorry to hear that, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Why is that, bro?
It sounds like you.
What's that?
This is about to be a deep conversation.
See, we just took that turn to.
Is this?
You didn't know how to talk to girls back then? Or
No,
what?
man. No, actually, I really did. It's just I didn't know how to do everything.
Then what
else.
happened?
That's all I knew how to do. Was
What do you
talk.
mean you didn't know how to do anything else?
knew how to.
No, there was okay. All right.
He knew how to open the conversation.
Yeah.
He knew how to be in the conversation. He didn't know how to close the deal.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm definitely not a deal closer. Well, long story short, you know what I mean? Shout out to Heather Mobell. You know what I mean? She's gonna be coming out to one of the shows when we go on our tour. She's still a good homie of mine, but you know, we were kind of seeing each other, and then right before prom, she, you know,
Broke your heart?
decided to go to with someone else.
Wow.
But what doesn't kill you makes you stronger, you know what I mean? Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
Wow.
Did you keep asking what the hell did you do that for?
No.
Did you beat up the guy?
No, he was actually a big dude.
So did he beat you up?
Nah, I just let that go. I was like, all right, partner, enjoy that. You know?
Are you friends
my
with him
God,
today?
dude.
You know what? I don't even know where after graduation. Actually they were older than me by 2 years.
Oh wow. He
Yeah,
was
so
older.
I had no business.
Dude, that sucks.
That was kind of
bro.
like, yeah, I was definitely supposed to be in the minor leagues.
It's
Wow.
not in a good place, you know, when someone dumps you for someone else.
I mean,
Right?
we don't gotta say it like that.
Well, no.
She let me go.
Leaves you or let you go.
Yeah,
She
there
let
you
you
go.
go. Wait, were you guys dating?
Yeah. We were
And
like
then-
boyfriend and
Did
girlfriend.
you guys
for a
get
while.
physical?
Who, me and the dude, or me and her?
No, the girl.
Oh no.
girl-
See, Casey, man, we're not getting physical until marriage, man. You know what I mean? By the way, it's Holy Week.
Well, you got to bring that up, bro.
Shout out to my auntie. Everybody's gonna be going.
Okay.
Santa Barbara's Cathedral. This Easter.
That's a church on Guam. Very famous church on Guam.
Oh yeah.
Because they also lived on Guam, bro.
Yep. Shout out to St. John's Academy.
Yeah. You know Casey's from Guam. If you guys didn't look,
Right.
you guys both have the
Bro,
very
you
close
worked-
skin tone.
He worked at the radio station my brother worked at.
Oh really?
Yeah, for a
Yes.
hot second.
Which
This guy-
station?
this is the reason why he's got a radio voice. Listen to the voice. Listen to this.
Go ahead.
You're tuned into Power 98.
That's why he got fired. He said you're tuned into Power 8. You're tuned into Power 8.
Dude, but great music, man. We appreciate you hanging out with us.
Thank you guys so much, man. I appreciate it.
So what has this journey been like? I mean, how did you start with the music?
Oh man, from like early beginnings, man. I'm the youngest of 8 brothers.
8.
Yeah, I'm the
Your
youngest
mom
of 8
is
boys.
getting busy,
Bro,
boy.
it's Palau
Yeah.
family, bro.
Yeah,
Palau
man.
family.
My wife got many brothers and sisters too.
Yeah. But
Family.
I am the only child between my mother and father.
Oh.
Yeah,
Okay.
so like they have like, but total we're a total of 8. So I mean, you know, just being the youngest, I had to learn how to entertain myself. So you know, everybody was hogging the video games, everybody was doing
Yeah.
this, so I just ended up singing. Or
What age did you pick up your first instrument? Do you know how to play?
I play a few, none of them very well. I picked it up late.
Right.
I play the tuba. Shout out to SDA. You know what I mean? I was second chair.
Shout out to LFP, ABCs. I love you.
But yeah, no, I played the tuba, and then
All
that's
the way
kind
to
of
the
like
XYZ. What
yeah,
up?
That's that's how the music thing started.
Okay.
To like where but I always enjoyed music, man. We grew up in church, different churches. We know traveling around when I was a kid. We moved around a lot because of my dad's work.
Was he military?
Military. Yeah,
All right.
sure was.
Thank you for his services.
Exactly. Shout out to everybody that's in the service. You know what I mean? Appreciate your service, all the military personnel out there. But yeah, that was pretty much that. And I sang all the time. And then my brother, who's older than me, everybody was like, my mom and dad were actually really, they were like the musicians.
Oh.
They were like the dudes. So my mom was a singer-songwriter. My dad could sing too. He always wanted to be a country music star. Like, yeah.
Did you pick up any country?
No,
Didn't
but
pick
I
up any
mean,
country vibes?
nah, but I mean, when we lived in Georgia for quite some time, I kind of naturally picked up a little twang.
Oh.
We got home videos of when I was a kid.
Let me hear you do a little twang.
Well, it depends on what kind of twang. It depends on where you're from.
Well, let me hear you do a little, maybe sing a little country, like one,
Oh, a little,
like 4 bars.
Oh, okay. All right. Oh, gosh. Sweet Annie, can I stay with you a while? 'Cause Rose been putting miles on my heart. That sucks. My voice is a little sharp. But yeah, you know, gotta get a little twang in there.
Yeah.
You can sing almost anything there. Just so you know, with a little country twang, it'll be a country song.
Wow.
In case you didn't know.
Outstanding.
In case you didn't know. See you over there, Milk.
Wow. We have
See ya.
all these country singers in the studio with us in one.
Yeah, right.
So you grew up in Hawaii. You were born here and went to school. What school did you go to here?
I went to Makalapa Elementary. I went to Aliamanu Middle School for a hot second, and then from there,
Wait, Makalapa got elementary?
Makalapa Elementary. It's right next to Radford.
Yeah, I know. I mean, I always just was like, passing on the bus, going that way, and they're always like, passing Makalapa Gate.
Yeah. I met the dude that did that.
Oh, really?
I met the guy that does that voice.
The voice?
He's actually originally he's a Holly guy. Oh,
Yeah.
Can I say that? He's a
Can you say that? You already did.
Anglo, okay. So he came from Minnesota, and when I met him, he told me the story. He came to Minnesota. He kind of fell in love with the culture and everything, and he wanted to learn about Hawaiian language. So then he learned it, and that's the guy
Wow.
you hear. And his Olelo Hawaii is supposed to be so good. That's why they gave him access to be able to do those.
Wow.
So when you hear Kapi Olani and date, that's that
Wow.
dude's voice. Yeah, man,
Oh,
for
no
sure.
kidding,
That's
bro.
a cool gig to have because
Dude, you could do that voice. I mean,
Yeah.
you could easily do that. You've got a great voice.
Oh man, hey, thank you.
Do it for us. What did you used to hear when you were riding that bus? Go ahead.
What did I used to hear?
Yeah.
he's like, I didn't ride the bus.
No, I rode the bus a lot.
Okay, I
Actually,
did
the number 4 used to go.
Oh, that was me too.
Yeah, the
I lived
number
in
4.
Makiki.
He's gonna
Yeah.
do it. He's gonna do it right now.
Gosh, Kapiolani and Date Street. All passengers, please remove to the back. If you witness anything wrong, please notify the bus driver.
What is the bus driver gonna do though? That's what I always
I
wonder.
know. Hey, the bus driver we had on the number 4. Yo, that
Wait,
dude
you
was
know
legit.
what? Yeah, there were some gangster bus drivers.
Yeah, especially the late night dude.
Yeah.
And that number 4 used to drop you off right in front of Jack in the Box back in the day, or
Oh.
what is now
Yeah.
it's another burger spot.
Teddy's.
Teddy's, yeah,
Yeah.
right
Yeah.
over there.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah,
Yeah.
And then
You know-
Walls is right there.
You know what's so funny is sometimes when you get on the bus late at night, you'll know not to mess with the bus driver when they look at you.
Mm-hmm.
And you give them a smile and they don't give it back because it's like, oh, don't mess with me today, boy.
It's my last run, boo. It's my last run. It's my last run.
But they make a lot of money. I'll say that because my neighbor, he used to when I was living in Makiki, I lived in Honolulu in a house. It was a bus up house, but the building next door, the guy, we used to call him Uncle John. He was a bus driver and he lived on the second floor, so we would always be shouting to him and he'd throw candy at us all the time.
Oh, really?
But what he used to do, he used to love going fishing, and he was a bus driver, and he would always go fishing with his money. So every day we would see him hang drying his hundreds. And I always thought maybe I should become a bus driver one day, or we always just prayed that one of those hundreds fly off his laundry. What is the line?
Just out there in public?
Yeah, he just hung. Well, because it was like our house, and then the building.
Oh, gotcha.
His side of the building, his view of the
Gotcha.
building was us.
Gotcha. I thought it was just like out there in the back. I was like, Rome, you could probably just came up on $100. It's like,
Oh shoot! If I could climb that, I was little, man. I
gotcha.
but I mean, I wouldn't. I'm not saying I would. Back then, I would have.
That's why
That
for
was
years
old.
you wanted to be a bus driver because you thought they made money.
Yeah, that's exactly.
I think
what
they
it
do.
is.
I think
They do. They probably do.
They do.
I
It's
know
an
they're-
important
Just hang
job.
on money like that.
I know their
dangerous
healthcare.
job.
Yeah, their benefits are fantastic. City and County of Hawaii.org.
So, what is this next song "Adore" about?
Oh man, okay. So this song "Adore" was co-written. It was me and Josh Satofi.
Okay.
Him and that dude's been my one of my best friends for a long time.
Okay.
And
Does he feel the same? Does he feel the same?
gosh, that's such a tough question, man.
Okay,
It's like,
keep
I
it
don't
going.
know. Hey, somebody FaceTime Josh. That's my best friend, bro. No. He just things were starting to pop off for him. And then I went on a tour with Ellie Mack.
Uh-huh.
And then we both were he was talking to someone and I was talking to someone. And then we linked up and we were just kind of chilling in my house. And I was like, I'm going through the idea for this song. So that's why we were talking about this song about it's tough as being a musician because we're on the road, you know? And this is what this song is about. The song is really about the woman you got to leave behind, how hard it is, and just those little things. It's basically a description of how it was, before you leave for the road. And then when you are on the road, you meet people. I mean, truth be told, everybody's a fan. People that come are going to be fans of yours, and you meet incredible people, but it's for a short time, and you can't find those kind of lovers that you have at home on the road. It's just not gonna happen. You know
Yeah,
what I
that's
mean?
pretty deep, bro.
Yeah, that's actually one of the lyrics in there.
Wow.
So tune in. Yeah, that's what this song is about. So,
What's happening, party people? This is your boy Kelandy. You're tuned in to Unsigned Hawaii on 93.9 The Beat. This is one of my latest tracks. Check it out.
Long days with my lover, long nights talking to each other, staring each other's eyes. Tender kisses from time to time. Cool breeze through my window, telling me that it's time to go. My life is always on the road. Yeah, girl, if you love me, then don't let go. When I'm away, don't mean that I don't care. I'm gonna love you anytime and anywhere. So rest easy, love, through the still of the night. 'Cause I adore you. When I'm away, don't mean that I don't care. I'm gonna love you anytime and anywhere. So rest easy, love, through the still of the night. 'Cause I adore you. Sitting here by my lonely, contemplating if this life is really for me. Coming at no surprise, there for me through my lows and highs. That's the girl that I need, though. She got my back when it's time to go. Can't find this lover on the road. Yeah, girl, if you love me, then don't let go. When I'm away, don't mean that I don't care. I'm gonna love you anytime and anywhere. So rest easy, love, through the still of the night. 'Cause I adore you. When I'm away, don't mean that I don't care. I'm gonna love you anytime and anywhere. So rest easy, love, through the still of the night. 'Cause I adore you.
Yeah. 93.9 The Beat Unsigned Hawaii. It is Kelandy.
hey.
We're having too much fun over here.
We are having a lot of fun.
You guys are having your little side conversations.
And
over
I was
there.
just showing him, that his friend is Josh, right?
Yes.
Tofi.
Yeah.
I said he's a great singer, just like you, man. I mean, I tried to emulate him on Instagram. Tried to sing a song that he was singing.
Yeah, I saw it. Hey, and you know what? For everybody that's tuning in, you guys need to go check that out on, was it KC on the air?
Yeah.
Is that your Instagram?
Yeah, but
Yeah, check that out.
he wasn't very happy with that impression because I'm not that good of a singer, bro. Oh, man. I'm Filipino, bro. I don't get it.
What are you talking
You
about,
don't
man?
get it.
Filipinos can sing.
I can't.
They
sing.
can.
They can
You don't
sing.
watch America's Got Talent?
There's like half
Yeah.
just
They
like
be killing them when they get on that stage.
Well, I must. You know what? I just found out that my family originally came from Tanzania, Africa.
oh yeah, he told me. yesterday.
And so, no wonder why we can't sing, bro.
Yeah. Well, I welcomed him to the bloodline.
oh, there you go.
Yeah, I just found out that my background is Tanzania, Africa.
How'd you find that out?
Mine is Trinidad
it's
and
a
Tobago.
long story. It's my great grandfather,
Oh,
Tanzania.
yeah. I always wanted to do one of those for Christmas. My brother and I, my sister-in-law actually, she got my brother and I these 1, 2, 3 and Me.
Oh,
It's
yeah,
kind of like
yeah,
an
yeah.
Ancestry.com
My
thing,
brother
but it's
did that.
yeah,
Well,
but
it's
this
not
one.
even that. It wasn't DNA. It was actually actual records.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's even more heavy.
Yeah.
That's facts.
I heard there's no real way to tell if those things are true or not. You know, the ancestry, the 123andMe. My 23andMe is not 123andMe.
Oh, it's 23andMe.
But my brother did do it, and it was definitely interesting.
23andMe, it's supposed to be like if you have a sibling or a relative somewhere else that has done it, then they can track them. That's how they can like put you guys in touch with each other. Yeah, and the reason why. Yeah, the reason why my sister-in-law got it from my brother, because, you know, he's got family, you know what I mean, out there. So, you know, she thought it'd be a good idea to try and get it done, you know.
But you have a big family in Palau, right? Where's your roots? Where does your roots go?
Gosh.
Have you traced it back?
Man, roots and culture. Yeah, so, I mean, so, like, okay, my mom's side of the family, they're Italian, right? And she's also Palauan. My dad's Chamorro and Palauan. So there's the Italian side, there's the Palauan side, which is also mixed with a lot of Japanese. There's the Chamorro side, which is very much Spanish. Like,
right.
My great grandfather apparently was this guy, you know, was named Alejandro or something like that.
Alejandro?
And apparently he was like he was some kind of merchant that came from Cuba, and then when he got there, he married a Chamorro lady, and they got a bunch of land, and he tried to Carabao, I guess he just kind of raised cattle and stuff like that, and up in the hills, in Guam. And then the United States came, and
I never been to Guam, and I really want to go. I'll tell you that much.
Yo, let's go, man.
Yeah,
let's go.
I always wanted to go. Casey shows me pictures, and it looks really nice.
It's, you know what? There's a lot of cool history there, man. There's a lot of cool
Casey
history.
showed me this one house. It's like basically like
they built it like an igloo.
Yeah, it looks like an igloo, but it can withstand anything. It can withstand anything.
Probably
basically.
has. What's that church in Inarahan? Is that still there? There's like this cobblestone.
Don't look at me. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's like this cobblestone church. It's like these old. I mean, dealt from like the days of the Spaniards, you know, and it reflects the Spanish influence. Reflects the food.
Yeah,
kind of reflects.
Absolutely, very tasty. And you know, like
just letting you guys know, whatever you guys talking about, I failed geometry in high school.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I have no clue.
That's geography.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, what geometry though?
I'm gonna sip to that.
That's the study of numbers.
I was like, yo, you talking about direction?
I don't know what y'all talking about. I heard you guys talking about something. But
you know what? Shout out to Rough Riders. Shout out to all the Rough Riders.
Yeah, you right. I act like I don't know, but I know.
Exactly.
That's what it is.
He's pulling over on everybody.
I knew exactly what y'all was talking about. I just wanted to turn this interview sideways.
There we go.
That's what I did.
Yeah, no, but for real, man, if you guys ever go, man, I'd love to. I mean, if there's
pay for us, sure.
Yeah.
Bro, but
this thing cross over like how it's supposed to cross over, man. We just might, have a little company going on.
What is we night? What is
Yeah,
bro.
Okay.
You know what he's talking about.
Yeah, Kelandy. Is that your real name?
Yeah.
Wow, how'd you get it?
Dude.
You know what? It's spelled Kelandy, and a lot of people think that my mom's name's Kelly and my dad's name's Andy. But my mom's name is Andrea and my dad's name is Kelly or something like that. You know, they merge the two names together. But honestly, man, it's just they just made it up. It's a made up name.
I never heard of Kelandy.
But you got to see, like, I wait tables, right? So I'll go to a table and I'll be like, hey, aloha guys, how you folks doing? Welcome to the restaurant that I work at. Welcome.
Well,
you know what I mean?
Want to mention it?
Buca di Beppo. Shout out to spaghetti and
love
pasta.
That place. Okay.
Place loves you right back. But so they were just like, hey, welcome to Buca's. You know what I mean? Have you guys been here before? My name is Kelandy. And then you'll get like the real cool Hawaiians every now and then. Just be like, aloha kalani. And then I'll be like, oh no, Auntie, it's and I'll actually show my name tag. It's Kelandy. And then they'll be like, oh, Kelani. And I'm like, no, Kelandy. And then they'll be like, oh, Kelani. And I'm like, no, Kelandy. And then I'll show that again because like Auntie's not checking the name tag, right? So I'll show it to her again, and she'll just be
looking
like,
at your pecs,
she'll be like, Kelandi. And I'm like, yeah. And then she'll just be like, look at her friends. She'll be like, waters, please.
Wow.
Yeah, I think they felt like I was like perpetrating, and I got caught.
Oh my God, bro. Wow.
I was like, yo, so but here's a little way to remedy that though. So they'll be asking me, so the second time when after I bring the drinks and everything, they'll probably tell me like, oh, what kind of name is that? Like, and I tell them like, I was born in Hawaii, and I think my mom was trying to say Kelandy, but the epidural had her all bust up. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And
She was trying to say Kalani.
Maybe, I don't know. I just make that up. You know what I mean? And she likes
to
likes
make them
whiskey.
feel better. Yeah.
She likes whiskey. So when I was born, she was probably like, "Yo," doctor was like, "Yo, you want to name your son?" She was like, "Kelandy."
See, I wouldn't be able to name my kids Kalani because once you get like past Kahala, it gets too expensive for me.
Oh, it is,
And
man.
Kalani High School is past Kahala.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, it is, man. Kelandy. Hey, shout out to the Falcons though. You know what I mean? I did a little shout out to IA High School too. Remember when he did that whole?
Oh yeah, thing? I did a prom with him.
Yeah,
or a banquet or something.
It was sophomore banquet.
And
yeah,
you know what? He gave me his alter ego. He grabbed the mic and he was ready to roll. He started jumping on the mic. He's like, "What up, y'all? This K-Fresh. Y'all make some noise!"
Yeah, that was a good
and
time.
came out.
Yeah, and the kids was like, "Wah!" And I was like, "Chicka, chicka, chicka, wow!"
Yeah, Valentine. That was a good time.
It was like this.
Yeah, shout out to
Valentine.
shout out to them. It's class of 2021.
Yeah, that was pretty cool. So you got family in school.
I do.
Yeah,
yeah. The two the president and vice president of that class. Those are my nieces.
Must be a proud uncle.
Very proud, especially for those two. I mean, their mom, my cousin Lena, raised them real well and real smart, and they're trying to work their way into go some real Ivy League schools.
Wow.
I don't want to jinx it by talking about it, but yeah.
It must be expensive to be an uncle with with that many family members, brothers and sisters.
I mean, it can be.
Reproductive system.
I came into the game late. I came into the game super late. Like the distance in age between me and the brother that's older than I am is like 6 years, almost 7 years.
Damn.
Yeah, so I got nieces and nephews that are like more my age.
Casey, what is your age?
You didn't
gap?
come to the game late. Your parents came to the game late.
No, or they stayed extra long.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, your mom was mad for years from the last one she had.
Oh, maybe that was
I
it.
remember.
Yeah,
Do you remember?
yeah, it's good times, man.
Damn right I do.
So
Yeah.
you travel a lot, bro. You do a lot of tours. Have you been touring a lot?
I've been lucky to do like not a lot, but more than to be expected for someone of where I'm at with my career. I've traveled. I've been able to perform and do a lot of stuff in a lot of places where most people, guys that have done big work and have produced really big hits where they I don't think they've even had the opportunity to travel to, but I've been blessed, super lucky to be able to travel far out places too, man.
So
Like
what would you
far,
give
far
advice? What would you get? What kind of advice would you give other artists? I mean, you've made a little footstep in this music thing. What kind of advice? Kind of inspiration. I'll say inspiration. How could you?
Well, first and foremost, I met everybody that I met that's successful and that has done this thing and kind of made something out of themselves. I gotta say, it's consistency over a long period of time and not quitting and just keep on going, keep on pressing.
Yeah.
A lot of people, because this game is tough, man. I mean, you know what it's like. You see guys come in here dropping, a small fortune into trying to create an album or trying to do something, create a project, and their heart and soul goes in there, and that's their baby. They've written it from the heart, and they do this, and then they'll go and put it out to the public, and it doesn't get received well. And I think part of it might be because they don't understand the business of it. So surround yourself around good people, the right people that you could, trust and ask questions and stuff like that too. So a lot of people, when they put something out there and it doesn't work out how I planned, they kind of just get discouraged and they quit, or they're like, I'm over this. I'm going back to, whatever job that they have. Where
You've
it's
got
like,
a good team. Who's your team, bro?
I don't have a team.
He just surrounds himself with good people.
Yeah, I don't have a team. I mean, I guess we could be considered a crew, but I just surround myself around
his buddies.
Really, really good people. But these guys just so happen to be like some of my best friends. But the circle is small. The circle is real small. The circle is really, really small. Like I can count it like 5 guys that I'm tight with.
In Kapolei, 5 guys?
No, but I gotta go check that spot out though. Yeah. Talk about burgers, man. But yeah, so that's the thing, man.
What is Brighter Days about?
Brighter Days is, I was just gonna get into that. Right, that's the one I was talking about earlier.
Cry, bro.
Brighter Days is we were in college, and we used to have this like Makiki, or not Makiki, but Mo'ili'ili area where Burger King is. We had an apartment there. One of my boys, this guy Maurice France, shout out Chi-Town's finest. He was riding.
Wait, you lived across the street from the Burger King?
Yeah, well, you know where it was Yakiniku Camellia.
Where the drive-through side across the street right there, that building?
Yeah.
My brother lived in that building.
There's Jiffy Lube. And then there's
literally right across the street from, like, you can walk across the street and Burger King right there.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, my brother lived in that building.
And then it was behind that Chinese restaurant.
Yeah, there's like a Chinese restaurant on the front, I think. I forget.
Yeah, that's on
the
Coin
drive-through
Street.
side.
Yeah.
Yeah. You lived in that building?
Yeah, I lived in that building.
Like the 3-story walk up?
Yeah, I lived on the second floor. It's actually four-story walk up.
What? Yeah, my brother lived on the first floor.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Wow. We maybe ran into each other.
Probably.
Yeah, because I would go to his house every now and then.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, that place was popping, especially when Rock Bottoms was going off on Thursday nights.
I never used to go, but I was under 21 when he was living there.
Oh, probably that's what it is. But
yeah. But I was working in radio.
Yeah, so my homie, we all lived there, and then the homie got buzzed. There was like a robbery somewhere. Cops pulled him over, gunpoint, had him down on the ground.
Damn.
Yeah, and he and like, you know what I mean, and he's a solid dude. You know, he's not the kind of guy to show a lot of emotion. Yeah. But he walked in and sat on the couch, and we were playing video games, and we're like, "Yo, man, what's going on, man? You cool?" And he's like, "Bruh, man." I was like, you know, and he happens to be of African American descent, and he said the cops, man, roughed him up, threw him on the ground, handcuffed him, had him face down. Dude had his like boot on the back of his head. And like he could hear on the radio the description of the perpetrator of the crime that was committed, something about like a fair skinned, most likely Filipino Asian, you know, blah blah blah. And then he's sitting there with his hand cuffed, and he's like screaming at the guy. He's like, "Yo, I'm black, like I'm not Filipino," you know what I mean? And like as he was telling us this story, you know, my man just broke down into tears. He's like, "Yo, I'm from Chicago, and that ain't never happened to me like that before." So I was like, man, and then that's how Brighter Days got written. You know what I mean? Kind of just setting that up, you know, brighter days for, you know, a better tomorrow. That's cool.
Howdy, party people. This is your boy Kelandy. You are tuned into Unsigned Hawaii on 93.9 The Beat. This is my latest track. Take a listen.
Oh, 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 oh. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, 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 alright. No longer can we rise up in this world of poverty, where destruction and the war is my future here to see. Politicians and their visions are fulfilling their own greed, instead of handling the crooks and teaching children how to read. I'm seeing brighter days for the people of tomorrow. Here them come, here them come. I can see brighter days for the people of tomorrow. Here them come. I'm seeing brighter days, yeah, yeah. And my future here to see. I'm seeing brighter days for you and for me. Hear them come, hear them coming. Yeah, they come a calling. The light is from the fire of Babylon falling, and now we're seeking retributions for the people in the struggle. Imagining that I know where the world is free of trouble. There will be no more trials, no jury to face. It's just peace and unity and no division or race. I'm seeing brighter days for the people of tomorrow. Here them come, here them come. I can see brighter days for the people of tomorrow. Here them come. I'm seeing brighter days, yeah, yeah. And my future here to see. I'm seeing brighter days for you and for me, yeah, yeah, yeah. Tomorrow, here them come, I can see brighter days for the people of tomorrow even come. I'm seeing brighter days, and my future here to see. I'm seeing brighter days for you and for me, yeah. I'm seeing brighter days in my future here to see. I'm seeing brighter days for you and for me, for the people of tomorrow, for the people of tomorrow. I'm seeing brighter days, brighter days, brighter days.
Yeah. Brighter days. Unsigned Hawaii 93.9 The Beat with our special guest Kelandy right here.
Hey. What's going on, everybody? How you guys doing?
You guys got a voice, man.
Thank you guys for tuning in, man. This Unsigned Hawaii thing, man, is the bee's knees.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, this is super cool. So, I mean, like, I'm, you know.
Yeah, don't underestimate us, bro.
Oh, no, not at all. not never, once, ever.
I just play. This is my dog. That's why I'm just cracking these jokes.
No, the first time I met him was at Tantalus.
Oh, yeah.
That's
right.
It
was when the
hurricane was
supposed to come.
That's right. Yeah.
Him and Josh were up there.
What were you and Josh doing up there? Shooting a video?
No, we had a friend that was visiting from out of town, and before she left, she wanted to go check out Tantalus, and because of the storm and everything, we wanted to just go see what it looked like up there.
Yeah, there's two types of people during a hurricane: the people that go out, the people that hunker down.
Oh, that was us. Yeah, that was us. That was, I mean, the hurricane, man. We turned.
See, this is what me and Casey were doing out there. We wanted to hunker down, but we were like, we got to see what's going on out there.
Yeah.
You know, so me and Casey and Milk, we took the 93.9 The Beat truck, and we drove all the way up to Tantalus to overlook what was going on. Just so happened we see these guys. After we left you, let me finish our side of the story. After we left you guys, we went to Waikiki, right? We went to Waikiki, and oh man, it was so strange. Okay, 20 minutes. They said in 20 minutes this thing's gonna hit us. We're all gonna, it's gonna be crazy.
Yeah.
Why were there thousands of people in Waikiki jumping off the walls and surfing and gave like everybody? Tourists was like, look, I paid $500 to get to Hawaii. I'm not messing this up, honey. Yeah. Everybody was there. Me and Casey filmed it. We're like, well, we're here Waikiki, no hurricane, but there is a lot of people waiting.
Yeah, it's funny you guys mentioned that you went to Waikiki, because that's exactly where we went. We turned up. So the girl who was one of our homegirls that was there supposed to leave, she ended up not leaving. She flies on standby. She's a flight attendant. Okay. So it was too full of a flight. She couldn't make it. So
of course it was. Everybody's trying to dip.
Right. So
unless you're in Waikiki.
Yeah. So we were like, yo, let's go find this place to go, this place to go, this place to go. We couldn't find any place. The only place that was open is that we knew of. There was Duke's.
Okay.
So we ended up Duke's in Waikiki, and that place was jumping. Like, people were like, yo, hurricane shots.
What?
So we went over there. We only wanted to order some food and maybe get a drink or two. But some other friends showed up. And I don't know if you guys met La Pepa, but my boy Peps, Pepa Latuli, he's kind of somewhat of a hammer. And when he gets into this mood of wanting to really enjoy himself, he makes sure that everyone enjoys themselves too.
And so then he bought you guys shots after shot.
Yeah, it was a rough one. Yeah,
this is why.
But they were really nice. I guess
I quit drinking.
Hey, I'm right behind you. I'm right behind you.
I feel good.
Yeah,
I'm right behind you. Yeah, no, I want to.
2 years strong this month.
Congratulations, man.
Thank you.
Yeah,
it's not about me. It's about you.
Yeah, I really want to. I really want to give that a shot too. Yeah.
But quit drinking?
Just say for the tour, I'm not going to be drinking on the tour.
Well, it's hard, right? Touring and partying like that, it's exhausting, right? I mean, just touring alone, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. Well, this one's going to be a little different for me because it's so long. It's a Sunshine Tour, 2019 Sunshine Tour. I'm going to be with Maoli and T Flats. We're going to be touring all over the West Coast, New Mexico, Arizona and stuff. And we got a tour bus. This is going to be my first time on a tour bus.
Oh.
Yeah, so, I mean...
Dude, how are you going to discipline yourself, for a tour that involves a lot of people who love to party, right?
Easy. It's
what do you do? Casey. What do you do?
Mental toughness.
Mental
toughness.
I can tell you guys a trick. Look, you quit. Mental toughness. Boom.
Yeah.
And then you got to line yourself with some faith. Mm-hmm. That's what it is. That's how you stay in that path.
Mm-hmm.
You want to stop, then stop. You grew up in the church, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
Bro, so how's love life for you, bro? What's going on?
Non-existent.
Non-existent?
Yeah,
I mean,
non-existent.
is it your choice?
It's as
Yes.
blank as a piece of paper.
Yeah,
Now, why-
it's non-existent, man.
You're not interested in any wahine, bro?
Don't get it twisted now. I'm very interested.
You're interested.
Okay, so
why do you stop yourself
Are
from
any
hooking up?
wahines not interested in you?
Yeah, maybe.
Any interest out there? Someone from work, perhaps?
Conversations come up for sure.
Casey will hook you up with somebody.
And no.
He
All
doesn't
right.
need, bro. He's
All right,
got-
okay,
He's
there's-
got great charisma, bro.
There's one girl who doesn't live here.
Okay.
But we've been talking. We actually been talking almost every day.
Yeah.
But she's just super interesting. I mean, a lot different than. I don't know. It just feels so natural around her. So like, you know, I'm just kind of talking
Bro.
to her. We're just talking. She actually flew in today.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, this morning. I'm so
really?
super stoked. Yeah.
Oh,
Wow.
bro.
You guys gonna
Bro.
link up?
I just want to let you know.
Yeah. Huh?
There's this thing in this world. It's 2019. It's catfish.
Oh no. I've
this is for
I've
real.
met her in
This is
person.
a real
okay,
girl?
okay.
Yeah, that's how we met.
Okay,
We met here through a mutual friend.
I've seen the TV show Catfish, and that's what it is. This girl makes you feel good. Everything you just said. Oh, they flew in today. You go and try to meet up. They don't meet up. Oh my gosh, you got to call these guys to go figure it out because they the only ones who seem to
But-
figure out where these people is.
Rome's, but let me tell you something. The
Okay.
geometry is good between these two.
Hey, that obtuse though. That obtuse. Hey, no, our obtuse love.
Or is it chemistry? I'm sorry.
Our obtuse triangle love, dude, is crazy. No. I met her here. I met her here through a mutual friend, and then I had no idea. It was real brief, and then when she came back like a year later, we started kicking it and then hanging out more. And
How do you know that she's sort of has feelings for you, bro? What?
these are tough questions, man. I'm gonna put it. I don't know. I mean, but I took a took a chance. I told her that I like her.
The fact that she's talking to you on a daily, right,
Yeah,
is a sign enough for you.
yeah. It's enough. It's enough to keep going on. You know, it's a little hunch.
Right.
But
Has she kissed you?
no, man. But I can't wait for that to go
Oh,
down, bro.
yeah,
We're just
bro.
talking. We're just, but you know what's amazing about her? What's amazing about her and like other compared to. I guess a lot of girls have been talking to is like, yo, like, I mean, don't get it twisted. You know, I like to fool around, not in that way, but I like, you know, I'm just like a joker. So I like to mess
Jokester.
around.
Yeah. You got to watch your words because the girls will be like, oh, he's been around, girl.
Yeah, no, I like to joke around and like
okay.
to have fun and be silly.
Cool.
You know what I mean? And you know, I've met there's a lot of people that I've met, a lot of amazing women that I've met, but this one is like
Special.
since 2019. No, we went to Maui, right?
Together, okay. Share the same room?
No, we went to Maui with Glenn from Maui.
Oh, okay.
So Glenn was like, "Hey man, you know what, Kelandy, you should come out to Maui. We're gonna be helping out with this song. So we're gonna be I got a studio at the crib. We're gonna do this and blah blah blah." So we went in it, and then he was telling me about how he wouldn't be as accomplished as he is if it wasn't for his significant other, for his wife.
Yeah.
And the reason why him and his wife, and I've had this conversation with you, right? The reason why him and his wife have been able to make it so far is because they learn through grace and
Grace
having-
of God.
and
Spit it out.
and having their
Glory.
and having their relationship really built on a foundation around God.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So they can handle all the tribulations and stuff that are be going through. And so when I met this girl, she's a pretty devout Catholic.
Okay.
And you know what I mean? She was, you know, kind of going through that whole
Right.
thing. And her faith is strong. She don't try to put it on nobody, but I mean, it's I don't know. We'll see where it goes. Maybe next time I come back for a podcast, I'll fill you in on an update.
Yeah. Maybe you could bring her in too.
Oh, I'd love to. Yeah.
Is she a musician herself?
That would be the update if she comes in.
Is she a musician?
No. Oh man, I can't. I don't know.
She
if
loves her music though. She loves
She does.
She loves it when you sing to her.
Yeah.
Yeah, kind of. I guess, you know. But we have the same taste in music, though.
Yeah.
Yeah. Same kind of.
What does it taste like?
Chocolate.
Yeah. And roses.
Why'd you look me in the eye? The only chocolate guy at this table.
Hey, I'm from Tanzania, Africa.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
I got
I'll be
both
the
of you guys
chocolate,
beat
okay?
on the chocolate section.
Casey
But
is the other chocolate.
yeah, no, yeah, but that's cool. So
Trader
relationship
Joe's
wise,
chocolate.
things have been pretty cool. You know what I mean?
That's
I'm just
good,
trying
man.
to follow my man Romeo's.
But
You know,
your family
footsteps.
tells you to like
No, it's not
hurry
me.
up
I'm on
already.
his.
Get married, bro.
Absolutely, yeah.
Because that's a Palawan family, Chamorro family. They're like that.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's just part of being Catholic. But I mean, I don't know. I understand where they're coming from.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But it's kind of, I kind of look at it as like, yo, that's a little selfish. That's a little selfish for you to, because they don't want a kid for me. They're not thinking about how I'm going to receive having a family and all that. They just want like a little niño to play with, you know.
Yeah.
You know,
They just want a toy.
Essentially, yeah. But I mean, I guess when you get to a certain age, you probably like look back and be like, man, look at the kids I've had now that they have kids, and I guess there's certain feeling of like accomplishment or I mean.
That's cool, man.
Yeah, it is. I understand where they're coming from, but you know, not now. Not now. Yeah, no, not now.
What is your biggest fear, if you have any? What is one thing that you think is holding you back from doing what Kelandy wants to do?
Nothing. I'm not afraid.
Nothing's holding him back yet, but I'm sure he's got a fear of something.
No, I mean, I used to be scared of. I used to be
scared.
Scared. I used to be scared. I used to be scared of. No, I used to be scared of death, man. Honestly, I used to be scared of dying, like in anything, like crossing the street. I used to be scared, but I got into a serious accident a long time ago, in 2012.
Yeah.
And I sat in that gurney, and they put me in there, and I looked up at the lights, a lot like this, and I was just like, man, if my man upstairs just decides to punch me out, like, you know what I mean, clock me out of this life, dude, like, I'm done. And I kind of found like this little bit of peace. I was just like,
you were okay with it.
Yeah, I was like, man.
Yeah.
I was like, and then I told myself, I was like, yo, as soon as I get out of this, though, if I make it out of this, okay, I gotta go do something with myself. So 2012. Got back in the music. I told this girl that I had the biggest crush on Milk, bro. I just straight up like.
You told this girl you had the biggest crush on Milk?
No. I was just trying to tell her. No, didn't you meet her? I thought you did one time.
Milk's not on the microphone. If you guys are wondering.
Yeah.
Anyways, but we got So like I did everything. I went back into music.
Producer.
I started writing music. Started taking the music thing super serious. Yeah.
You
had the confidence to tell the girl that you really liked her. Was it someone you knew, Milk? Was it?
I don't know.
No. I think Milk and I met. Milk met her. She's one of the few friends. Yeah, because man, I can't even remember where.
Milk don't remember. Milk don't even remember. But you know what? Being afraid of death. That's something. I feel like a lot of people are afraid of death.
Yeah.
And it's
but it's not anymore.
It's not. Yeah, exactly. Because you know where you go after.
Yeah. Exactly.
There's actually paradise.
Yeah, and then as far as anything holding me back,
let me ask you this, man.
How did you feel?
How did you feel about the passing of Nipsey Hussle?
Honestly, I feel more sad about it now today than I did when it happened. Only because I didn't really follow Nipsey like that. I didn't, and I'll be 100% honest. Like I can't sit here, and I wasn't one of those dudes who's like, oh, rest in peace, Nipsey. I knew who he was, and I knew he was with Laura London. That's because I'm a fan of Laura London. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's because her and I was talking for a little while before. But anyways, that's a different story. So like, but I did my homework a little bit, and then I realized how much of a pillar he was in his community.
Yeah, he was.
He didn't just get his money and get out.
He still is.
He tried to do things, and the way he carried, man, I watched his Breakfast Club interview when he was talking about handling yourself around other Crips, excuse me, and other gang members of different gangs, and how to treat that whole thing with respect, because he always went back to kind of like how he needs to how back in the day with like Biggie and Tupac, how that stuff really kind of ruined a lot of things, because those guys were so valuable to our thing, you know what I mean?
Yeah, to the culture, to it all.
Absolutely. So I mean, when that went down, he was just like, they had to create a mutual respect.
Yeah.
For different people.
Yeah.
And then when I saw that and just kind of where his head was, and you know what I mean?
I think like
shout out Rockstar.
I think a lot of the mainstream, they didn't. I've been following Nipsey since the beginning of his career, and I always thought this guy was special,
Right.
And I actually was inspired by a lot of the interviews he did.
Right.
Like I honestly was inspired by a lot of the things that he said weren't like anybody I would ever interview. But he was a very inspiring. He used something that everybody thought was bad, and he turned it. He used his life to make something good out of it, and that's like an inspiration for the rest of the world. Is what you have. Everybody has a life, and we got to make something good out of it.
Absolutely. I mean, just even his train of thought, like how he how he even looked at.
And
how
he was a
should approach the
loving
game.
father, a loving,
Yeah.
to Lauren London.
Absolutely. I mean, I would be too, but I mean, no, I mean, in his case, like how he was, you know what I mean?
Yeah, oh yeah, to your,
I think
to your girl.
the biggest thing that impressed me the most about him was how he got himself off the ground.
Yeah.
Like his whole, like, you know what I mean? Like a lot of people, they kind of bank on that, because this is unsigned, right?
Yeah.
So he was kind of like, I'm not signed at the time. He was, so he said he could get it out the trunk.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And that was really impressive. And for someone, I mean, I'm close to doing that now. I mean, I've been blessed a little bit with a little bit of progress with my career, but that doesn't mean that I can't hit the ground running.
Yeah.
And grind it out. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
So I mean, with the new stuff that's out there, I'm after watching the Nipsey stuff, I'm thinking to myself like, yo, maybe I should take a page out of Nipsey's book.
Yes.
And I
think every artist can, especially in the unsigned world, that Nipsey Hussle sold a mixtape. He uploaded for free out of his trunk for $100 each.
Yeah.
And he sold out, had a line wrapped around. Like, I remember that day when that happened.
Yeah.
Everybody was shook. Like, what did he do?
Yeah.
Everybody was tripping.
Yeah.
I remember that day.
Right. And how he just looked at how he looks at his finances too was kind of nuts.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? How he looked at his money. He wasn't trying to he kind of wanted something that was a little bit more sustainable over a long period of time. And honestly, I'm about that life.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If I could have a music career that gives me X amount, I don't need all the fancy car and jewelry and the big house and all that. If I could just make enough money every year to put to pay my mortgage.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And kind of keep my family and everything in check. Then I'm doing that through music, and that's a fantastic thing.
So, you know what? Let's jump into this, man. We're going to get you to, I picked up a beat. It's a Slim 112 Slow Fly. We picked up his beat, and I want you to perform one of your songs. What song is he gonna do?
Well, you know what? There's a song produced by Pana. Shout out to my man Pana over at Live Animal Studios. And this one is called Lit.
Lit.
Yeah, and this song Lit is it's kind of one of those. I would just say it's about the party life.
All right.
You know what I mean? It's about the party
Here we
life.
go.
Yeah.
Ladies
What's
and
happening, party people? This is your boy Kelandy. You're tuned in to Unsigned Hawaii on Wanna do this?
93.9 The Beat. This is one of my latest tracks. Check it out.
Yeah. All right, check it out. Here we go. Yeah. Party was lit last night. Yeah. Fresh gang still flying high. Stayed out till 6 in the morning, soaring like Michael Jordan. Still smelling like trees. Ooh wee, gotta work, gotta find my keys. Yeah, it was lit last night. Lit. Party was lit last night. Check it. Who got that chronic crypto Cadillac? Backwoods, rolling blunts up in the Cadillac. All good, having fun. And now we're pushing stacks. All good on the run. And now we make it back to the show. Nothing feels better when I warm up. Give me some animal cookies and watch me go nuts. I prefer coffee to tea with no donuts. If Whitney calls, I gotta take that line. I could hear Babylon calling. The harder they come, the harder they fall. So go and line it up now. Backwoods rolling, pack it up, and I'm twisted. J-Mo sitting in my cup, and I'm lifted. Yeah, don't interrupt this high, cause I'm trying to touch the sky. Drink up, smoke up, we're doing alright. We got all night, yeah. That's it right there, folks. That's lit. I mean, shout out to Unsigned Hawaii, man. Everybody's doing it up, man. We're saying, give me the beat, give me the beat, give me the beat.
Give it up, man.
Yeah.
It is
Thank you guys so much.
Kelandy.
I appreciate it, man.
Oh my God. It is Kelandy right here, our special guest, Unsigned Hawaii, 93.9 The Beat. KC and Romeo Valentine, man, just got treated to a live performance right here.
Oh, yeah, man. That was a cool little beat, man. That was a cool little rhythm right there.
Yeah. Slim 112.
Slim 112.
So fly beat. But, bro, man, so what's next for you, man?
Well, we're going on this tour. The single just dropped. You know what I mean? It dropped April 1st. So it's called Party on the Weekend.
Where can people purchase it?
They can purchase it on iTunes, the Google Play. They can purchase it on actually all digital outlets. They can push that up, pick it up there. The music video we just dropped too on April 8th, and it's being received really, really well. Casey, you seen the music video yet?
I've saw it. Romeo gave me a little peek of it.
Yeah, man, it's
You guys
cool.
filmed it here.
Yeah, over there in the conference room. Yeah. And Milk and Romeo
was
were
on
in
the
it.
video.
Yeah. So yeah, man, thank you guys so much for helping that happen, man. That was really, really cool. Really cool.
Yeah, man, that was actually awesome. And you know, Josh Satofi, he was the director of it.
That's his directorial debut from Mr. Josh Satofi. It's fantastic.
It was clean, and he had Antonio Agosto help out with it.
Sure did. From Vision Eyes Media. Shout out to them.
You can learn a lot from that guy, Antonio. Man, he's a very talented. He's the man that with Rebel Soldier's music videos and stuff like that. You know.
But he's gone on tour with Shaggy, Chainsmokers. Like he's
Lecrae. I seen he did a Lecrae tour.
A lot of work, man.
Yeah, that was awesome.
Yeah. He's definitely up there, man. We're so super blessed, and that's what I was talking about, like surrounding yourself around people. And these guys, man, they've accomplished so much that they don't mind giving back. You know what I mean? So, we're really blessed to have people that can share those that kind of information, talent, and knowledge with each other.
Yeah.
So if people want to book you, man, how can they reach you?
Well, I'm in the works right now working with a booking agent company, but until then, you guys can get at me directly at bookkelandy@gmail.com, or you guys can get at me through DM on Kelandy Music. You guys can also message me on Facebook as well.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We actually have
music.
one more song to play from you, so we don't want you to leave yet.
Oh, honestly, man, I'm having a great time. I don't want to leave, but I know how y'all feel. You know what I mean? I know if we're on a time constraint, I could do this all day.
Yeah. So what would you say? Who was your inspiration in music coming up?
Oh, man. When I was young, I had a privilege of my first concert ever going to was James Brown. I watched him play for
Wait,
a
what?
benefit. Yeah.
James Brown.
Benefit concert.
James Brown.
Yeah.
And a lot of people can say that. A lot of people can say that.
Wow.
Yeah, well, it was a benefit concert they did. I saw Dionne Warwick, who I also met over here, and I had a chance to meet her. Shout out to Nomad, that's Nomad's mama. But we got to go there. That was my first, man. I was a little kid sitting on my dad's shoulders, and James Brown was already old. Like he didn't kill it like how he did. But that was the first time I ever seen guys really get down like him.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So that was so entertainment.
Yeah.
Immediately became like my biggest thing. I would say that's my biggest influence. Yeah.
Entertainment.
Yeah.
So you're a big Michael Jackson fan. I'm guessing Prince.
The whole thing. Yeah. Prince, Michael Jackson. Even Justin Timberlake and Chris Brown and them.
Chris Brown, an amazing performer. Miguel.
Exactly. Yeah.
All these guys. Bruno Mars.
Bruno Mars is up there. Beyonce is up there.
Beyonce, Rihanna.
Yeah. Because nowadays the way you look at it as your entertainment value is really where your value is. With the way social media and
Yeah, you got to be more than a singer. You got to be an entertainer.
Yeah, the whole digital world goes. Yeah, so being an entertainer is definitely one of those things that I try to do.
So, Party on the Weekend. How was this song inspired? What inspired you to make this one?
Well, I told you we went to Maui, right, over this thing. So this is the story that I was going to tell you guys. Long story short. We were trying to write music for me, and then this is what I was going to tell you earlier. We were trying to write a song because we're trying to work on this album, and we kind of was kind of stuck in this little writer's block thing, and then we had the opportunity to we just kind of needed a chance to relax. So Josh came downstairs and he was just like, hey, pass me the guitar. And I was like, he gave it to me, or he gave it to him, and he started playing this song. It was more like this reggae rock song, you know what I mean, by Sublime.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So I was singing it, and then Glenn from Maoli comes running downstairs, and he's like, yo, that's your ish, that's your sound. And I'm like, what? And he was just like, yo, what you guys were singing right there, that style, your voice matches that. And I was like, really? And I was like, oh, it's kind of it's kind of different. And they immediately knew I needed a chance to kind of wrap my head around it. So we went to Sam Sato's. Shout out to my unofficial sponsor, Sam Sato's. If you guys are in Maui, check Sam Sato's out. They're dry noodles with the sauce on the side. Fantastic. And then from there we went to EO Valley, and Josh, and Glenn, they're both from there. Josh grew up there, and he was like, yo, let's jump in the river. We jumped in the river, and then we sat on these huge boulders. A nice sunny day. And they basically broke it down like this. They were like, yo, man, you're getting in where you fit in. And you know what the cool thing is that nobody else right now sounds like that. You know what I mean? So that kind of like reggae, rockish kind of sound, you know, kind of what we hear coming out of the mainland, right? You know, the revolutions of the world and those guys, right? But I didn't want to really go too far in with that. So I took that project after we wrote it, and then I brought it to Honolulu, and then I went to Live Animal and I saw Pana. Pana comes up to me and he was like, look, we don't have to go so far in with this rock sound. You know what I mean? The heavy distorted guitar and the big drum set. He's like, we can make it pretty simple, pretty straightforward, and we'll just do like a little sequence drums. Yeah. You know what I mean? Give it a little hip hop flavor. Yeah. That's kind of what you're hearing. And that's what happened.
It's got a fun vibe.
Yeah, and then kept the vocals real simple. You notice there's not crazy harmonies everywhere, which I've done in the past with other songs. And it's just one harmony. It's just like one dude on top, and then you know what I mean, we just moved that whole section in there. Pretty straightforward song. It's kind of short actually. I think it's at 3:13. Yeah, but it's such a fun song, man. Like you know what I mean. We're really happy about it.
What's happening, party people? This is your boy Kelandy. You're tuned into Unsigned Hawaii on 93.9 The Beat. This is my latest track. Check it out.
Party on the weekends, throw some back with my friends. Got a little money, hope we make it through the times. I'm with my lady, she's been talking crazy, asking where the hell have I been. The sun came up on me again. Out time and I take a look around. It's going down. This clock could take forever. Got my bags, I don't need to go back home. My baby grabbed my phone and the whiskey chilling in the freezer, 'cause I'll take a sip or two. And I'll take two more, 'cause I really like to party on the weekends, throw some back with my friends. Got a little money, hope we make it through the times. I'm with my lady, she's been talking crazy, asking where the hell have I been. The sun came up on me again. Sun shining, don't be the only one crying. The next time I pop a bottle of bubbly, I'll make sure you're right here with me, yeah. I'll pack you a bowl. You can hold the remote control. If this ever gets old, we can grab a bottle and go for a stroll. 'Cause I'll take a sip or two, and I'll take two more, 'cause I really like to party on the weekends, throw some back with my friends. Got a little money, hope we make it through the times. I'm with my lady, she's been talking crazy, asking where the hell have I been. The sun came up on me again. Take a sip or two, and I'll take two more, 'cause I really like to party on the weekends, throw some back with my friends. Got a little money, hope we make it through the times. I'm with my lady, she's been talking crazy, asking where the hell have I been. The sun came up on me again.
Wow, right there. Party on the Weekend. Thank you for inviting me and the squad, my bro Milk right over there, to the music video.
Yeah, man. You know what? I've known you guys for quite a minute, and I know you guys as like people personally and the characters, and when we came up with the idea for this, I really wanted you guys to be a part of it too. Thank you guys for being in it.
It's really because nobody showed up, so but we won't tell that side of the story.
Why?
No, just
we got to rain on the parade.
No, just some people.
A great video.
The actors he had called in sick, but the actors he has there are probably they're really good. I was like intimidated. I was like, man, How are we gonna compete with these guys over here?
Yeah, no. I mean, honestly, there was people that weren't able to show up, mostly because their other halves didn't want them being a part of this project. Yeah,
I was just a part of the office side.
Oh no, that's what I was saying. But
it wasn't bad.
Yeah, I don't think it was bad either.
Maybe
there
the
a reason?
end. I didn't show up to your end. I was like, yo.
Was there a reason why their
Straight
other
up
half did not want them to be a part of the video?
Straight up, I mean, I don't know if they're gonna. I mean, I know all these folks. You know what I mean? They weren't comfortable with their boyfriends or their girlfriends being in a music video where they knew it was a pool party scene or whatever. But I tried to make it comfortable. Like, all of you guys can come. Like, all of you folks can come. But I mean, it's one of those things. I'm not trying to get into relationship coaching. And Lord knows I need the help myself. But yeah, that was kind of the thing. But I mean, everything worked out great. The music video, I mean, worked out.
I like the office
fantastic.
scene. That was my favorite.
Yeah.
That and your kitchen table scene where you getting yelled at.
Yo, shout out to
great.
Pume Hana.
She played your baby mama or your wife or whatever.
Yeah.
She played that role, and
she just so happened to be there because her husband was in the thing, right?
Whose
The
house
video.
was it?
That was Konishki's house.
Oh, that's
out in Miley.
house.
Yeah, beautiful house. So shout out Konishki, Uncle Saleh for letting us film there, and the family too, because the family was there making sure that we got everything we need.
That is awesome.
Yeah, we were really lucky to be able to pull that off.
So this is your sound you're going with, and this is it.
Yeah, I mean it's Casey was saying when we were off the air, man, it's like it seems like it's you, and honestly it is. The visual reflects me as who like I really am.
Dude, he's a very charismatic person.
Yeah.
Very fun type of person. He's the guy that you'd like to hang out with, right?
Yeah.
He's a very cool guy.
Hopefully, hey man, I'm gonna give you that $20 for saying that. Remember, I was like, hey man,
my compliments are free, bro.
No, but I mean, it's cool to be able to do that. We want to perpetuate fun. We want to do something that's kind of like enjoyable for everyone.
Yeah.
And we really pulled it off with this one, man. And I'm so thankful and so blessed to be able to go and promote it like this and be on Unsigned Hawaii with you guys.
Yeah.
And like have my stuff be playing on the radio and on all the hits we've had on my Facebook, Instagram.
Yeah.
And
give you that $20 back for saying all that.
I've never had anyone close our show out, but I do want you to close the show out today. So
Okay.
I want to give it up first of all to Kelandy.
All right.
Woo,
Yeah.
close the show out for us. Go ahead. This has been another edition of Unsigned Hawaii at 93.9 The Beat. Go ahead.
Okay. This has been another edition of Unsigned Hawaii on 93.9 The Beat.
Wow.